to do a video this morning because I've got obviously a lot going on, so I'll just go through what we were seeing in the markets. So the DAX at the open on this 15-minute chart, we had already had one decent push down. Then we got a retracement. This is a 20-day average. I don't normally put it on, it's ended up there by default. And then we got a good couple of hours selling. So we got a 1, 2, 3, 4 wave, and could potentially still go lower. Potentially, it's had a decent leg down already. So, and we've hit the daily support. I'll go through that in a minute. So, how could you have traded that? Because we came into this with a higher close, holding on to 7 extension on this 15-minute chart. Well, the actual fact, the best chart to look at this morning, the chart I always sort of really focus on anyway, was the 60-minute. Now, the 60-minute had it pinned right on the nail. This was last week's low, last week's high, so there's the range. But when we came into this morning session, this bar here, the 7 to 8 o'clock bar, closed underneath the previous week's close, and the high of the 60-minute bar was right on the 12,800, right on this retracement to last week's low. So one of the things that really got me going into this trade was the 60-minute chart, not the 15-minute chart. So it just shows the importance of trying to keep your eye on the scope of what's going on. Okay, and as to the 5-minute chart and the range, we had a lower close at 8.15, just about triggered a short at 8.20, came back into the range at 7.88, 7.90, 7.95, and then pushed lower, went sideways for a bit and then pushed lower. At the moment we at 10.30, we are sorry, that was 9.30, wasn't it? 9.30. Here we are, just coming to 10.30, rotating back to the downtrend. Will we get a fade today at 7.68? Don't know. I mean, it looks so weak at the moment. It looks as if that it just wants to keep going lower. Let's just look at the daily for a moment. So the weekend I talked about how this, ideally I wanted to short much higher, but 800 was what I was going to get. So we've already come back down to the daily 50 EMA, which is here at 660 area, 675, not shown on this. But you can see how we're treating the fibs. We've done a 50% retracement at these, well, under 50% at the lows at about 600, 605, and so I will just keep shorting. I think if we see 800 again, then I would keep shorting. Could we turn around? Non-farm payroll this week, very little data apart from non-farm payroll. So yeah, I mean, if we dip down to 650, sorry, that's what is that? That's 430 down there. If we kept coming lower and held down here at this point, yeah, that would be great. Wow, it's really raining bucket loads outside. Okay, so that was that one. So interesting that the 15 minutes was not that telling for what we wanted to do. What was telling was the 60-minute chart and last week's low, which you could see from here. Okay, so that's what really got the markets going to the short side. Euro took a tumble as well. I think it all seems to be nerves in the Italian political arena. The Italian politics is really in turmoil at the moment. So 7 o'clock, 7:15, got a short signal at 6:30. We did a 100 pip drop and still looking lower at this stage. How could you have traded that in the London Open? We did get a range break. We'd already had a decent drop, we consolidated, and then once we just fell out of 587, get short and stay short. That looks as if, yeah, that looks as if that's coming to 500 soon. Okay. What else can I say? Dow is already at an extension. The US was off yesterday as well, so they were already at the 161 extension, having broken last week's low. So we've got last week's low at 600, so I would watch for any test of 600, 650 to see if that can get another leg down. Alright, I hope that helps. If you are still struggling to get into the room, let me know. It's something to do with your antivirus software, more than likely, and the firewall. So see if you can log in after a restart of the PC or an update of the antivirus software. Okay, just let me know. Alright, bye for now.